The other newspaper that was brought to my attention, June 5th, 2013, in which Mr. Messiah, head of the Antigua Workers Union, was saying that LIAT should not be made into an essential service and misled the people of Antigua and Barbuda into thinking, and even the workers at LIAT, into thinking that being an essential service means that they could not strike, when what would have been required, they had to give notice, maybe 14 days, 21 days notice. And if we're going to be honest with ourselves, LIAT was literally destroyed primarily by the sick culture that established within the organization over the decades, and it was fueled by the unions, primarily the Antigua and Barbuda Workers Union. So we have come full circle. COVID came, decimated the airline. Two of our colleagues, they represented over 50% of the shares, decided to wind up LIAT. Government of Antigua and Barbuda decided to step in, became Hercules overnight, decided that we'll carry the airline alone. And incidentally, it's still flying up to today, and we're still standing alone. And instead of getting credit, we have been berated by our political opponents and even the staff at LIAT. In fact, they have made unreasonable demands on my administration, in which they are demanding that my administration must undertake to pay 100% of the severance and all other staff liabilities, when we only owned 32%. And we have explained to them ad nauseum that the government does not owe the workers, that it is a compassionate payment representing 50%, and yet still, up to recently, the Antigua Workers Union had the gumption to make the claim again that my administration is victimizing workers and that we have an obligation, a legal obligation, to pay the 100%. Well, I want to say to them today, definitively, that if we have any such legal obligation, take us to court. And I also want to state here too, that we're not having any further bilateral engagement with the ABWU. If they want to engage us, get all of the regional governments together, the 4 governments, and let us decide on a way forward. Because I find that they have literally abused our benevolence. And I want to say here, I know that lies, disinformation, misinformation, and hogwash, that is hell. But those who want to continue to follow the lies, the disinformation, and hogwash, you will pay a price. And those who peddle disinformation, lies, misinformation, you will surely pay. I listened very carefully to those of you on the other side. And I want to make the point here that whereas I was proud of the members on this side, even the most junior